talking about a shootout between two people in the middle of a huge crowd during July 4th fireworks. Good evening, everyone. I'm Kyle Linsky.
And I'm Megan Mongello in for Paula. Tonight, the two shooters are dead, and there's a lot of collateral damage, both physically and emotionally. It was right around this time last night when a fight escalated into gunfire at Smale Park. When the chaos was over, both gunmen were dead. 19-year-old Dexter Wright Jr. and 16-year-old Milo Watson. Watson was an 11th grader at Princeton High School. Well, three teenagers, all of them innocent bystanders, are also hurt. One of them is in critical condition right now. Another tells Local 12's Courtney Wheaton she feels lucky to be alive. And Courtney, you talked to her today. You're live at the riverfront tonight. What was the emotions that she portrayed to you?
Brooke told me she's traumatized, but she's really resilient. She's going to be okay. Now, as for her mother, she says seeing or hearing that your daughter was shot is one of the scariest things you can ever go through. And Brooke tells me she's going to think twice before going anywhere at night, including this park. A 4th of July celebration ended with a bullet lodged in Brooke Williams' arm.
I was just a random person getting a snow cone and I got shot.
The teen was leaving the banks after a movie night with friends when she found herself in the middle of crossfire.
The next thing you know, you hear like pops. I thought it was fireworks. So, but I also felt something, so I just thought I got hit with a firework, nothing serious, until I saw blood gushing from my arm and blood all over my head, and that's when I realized I got shot.
The next memory even more frightening.
I saw my friend bleeding on the ground from her stomach.
An officer was wrapping Brooke's arm when she says she heard more gunfire and started running. A woman saw she was hurt and called her mom before taking her to the hospital.
I feel like that's the worst call that a parent could get in. Out of all the outcomes, I feel like my daughter had one of the best ones because she wasn't really hurt.
For many, including Brooke and her mom, the violence has gone too far. Tierra Powell is a community leader and says something has to be done to protect our youth.
We got a lot of issues, especially with conflict resolution amongst these kids, which is something that we as community leaders and as city leaders need to recognize. We need some more programs to help with the conflict resolution and teaching these kids that whole process.
As for Brooke, her life from now on will look a little different.
You can't go anywhere with big crowds. I don't feel comfortable going to the banks like that anymore, even if it's like a Wednesday.
And I asked Brooke about the bullet still lodged in her arm, and she says it has to stay there for at least another month, according to her doctors. Now, she's a dancer. She had this big competition in Mississippi in the next couple weeks. She was really looking forward to that, and she doesn't even know if she can go now because of her injury. In downtown Cincinnati, I'm Courtney Wheaton, Local 12 News.
Courtney, thank you.